Imagine waking up one morning, looking down at your hands while sipping your coffee, and noticing something off about your fingernails. Maybe they're pale at the base with a strange reddish-brown tip, or they've got deep ridges like tiny speed bumps across them, or they're brittle and splitting for no reason at all. You brush it off, thinking it's just from stress, aging, or that new polish you tried. But what if those nails are quietly screaming a warning about something far more serious happening inside your body? Something that affects over 35 million Americans right now. Yet 9 out of 10 people have no idea it's even there until it's advanced. Your kidneys are working overtime every single second, filtering your blood, balancing fluids, controlling blood pressure, and keeping your bones strong. But when they start to fail, they don't always shout with obvious pain. Sometimes the first clues show up right at your fingertips. Today, we're diving deep into how your nails can reveal hidden kidney disease, the silent signs you need to spot early, and the powerful steps you can take to protect your health and live a longer, stronger life. If you've ever ignored changes in your body or wondered why you feel tired all the time, this could be the wake-up call that changes everything. Stick with me, because what you learn today might just save your life or the life of someone you love. Hello everyone, and welcome to Health Journey, where we bring you science-backed health information to help you live a healthier and longer life. I'm so glad you're here with us today. Whether you're watching because you've noticed changes in your nails, you're concerned about a family member, or you just want to stay ahead of your health, this video is for you. We're going to cover everything from what those nail changes really mean to the science behind kidney disease, practical prevention tips, and the daily habits that can make a huge difference. This isn't just theory. These are actionable insights based on current medical knowledge that you can start using right away. Let's get into it. Understanding the connection, how nails reveal kidney health. Our nails are like windows into our overall health. They're made of keratin, a tough protein, but their growth, color, texture, and strength depend on good blood flow, nutrition, and balanced minerals and proteins in the body. When kidneys aren't functioning properly, waste builds up, nutrients get out of balance, and these changes show up in surprising ways on our nails. Studies show that anywhere from 52% to over 80% of people with chronic kidney disease experience noticeable nail changes. Let me share a quick story. I heard from a viewer named Sarah, a busy mom in her 40s. She started noticing her nails looked half white near the cuticles and brownish toward the tips. She thought it was just cosmetic. Months later, routine blood work revealed early chronic kidney disease linked to her unmanaged high blood pressure. Catching it early let her make changes before things got worse. Stories like Sarah's are more common than you think, and that's why paying attention to your nails matters. The most classic nail sign associated with kidney issues is called half-and-half nails, or Lindsay's nails. The proximal part, closer to the cuticle, looks white or pale, while the distal part, toward the tip, is reddish, pink, or brown with a clear line separating them. This can affect up to 20 to 50% of people with chronic kidney disease, especially as it advances, and it's often more noticeable on toenails too. Scientists think it relates to uremia, buildup of toxins, and changes in blood vessels and melanin in the nail bed. Another one is Terry's nails, where most of the nail looks white or pale with a narrow pink band at the tip. While also linked to liver issues, it shows up in kidney disease due to reduced blood flow or protein imbalances. Muirca's lines are paired white horizontal bands that don't grow out with the nail. They often signal low albumin levels, common when kidneys leak protein. Unlike Bow's lines, these are in the nail bed and can fade if you press on them. Bow's lines are horizontal grooves or depressions across the nail. They happen when nail growth temporarily stops due to severe illness, like an acute kidney injury episode or significant metabolic stress. Other changes include brittle or splitting nails, longitudinal ridges, spoon-shaped nails, koilonychia, often from iron deficiency anemia common in CKD, absent lunula, the white half moon at the base disappears, yellowing white spots or streaks, leukonychia, or even splinter hemorrhages, tiny red or purple lines under the nail from damaged small blood vessels. These aren't always caused by kidneys alone. They can stem from anemia, malnutrition, or medications too, which is why seeing a doctor is crucial. But in the context of other symptoms, they can be an important clue. What exactly is chronic kidney disease? Chronic kidney disease, or CKD, means your kidneys have been damaged for at least 3 months and aren't filtering blood as well as they should. Kidneys have about 1 million tiny filters called nephrons each. Over time, damage from various causes leads to scarring and loss of function. We measure it with eGFR, estimated glomerular filtration rate, from a blood test and check for protein in urine. There are 5 stages. Stage 1, kidney damage but normal or high function, eGFR 90+. Stage 2, mild loss, 60 to 89. Stage 3, moderate, 30 to 59. Symptoms may start appearing. Stage 4, severe, 15 to 29. Stage 5, kidney failure, under 15, often needing dialysis or transplant. The scary part? Most people have no symptoms in early stages. Kidneys are incredibly resilient and can lose a lot of function before you notice. That's why those nail changes or subtle fatigue can be early red flags. Causes of kidney disease. The top 2 causes by far are diabetes and high blood pressure. High blood sugar damages the tiny blood vessels in the kidney's filters. High blood pressure pounds on those vessels, causing scarring. Together, they account for the majority of cases. Other causes include glomerulonephritis, inflammation of the filters, polycystic kidney disease, genetic cysts, autoimmune conditions like lupus, repeated kidney infections, obstructions like kidney stones or enlarged prostate, certain medications like long-term NSAIDs, and acute kidney injuries that don't fully recover. In some regions, there's even CKD of unknown etiology, CKDU, affecting agricultural workers, possibly linked to heat stress, dehydration, and environmental factors. Risk factors. Who needs to be extra vigilant? You might be at higher risk if you have diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, obesity, or a family history. Age over 60, smoking, certain ethnic backgrounds, higher rates in Black, Hispanic, Native American, and Asian populations, and previous acute kidney injury also raise the odds. Even obesity alone stresses the kidneys through inflammation and increased workload. A surprising risk, certain medications or herbal supplements, especially those with aristolochic acid or unregulated ones. Always check with your doctor. Early warning signs and symptoms beyond nails, watch for fatigue and low energy from anemia or toxin buildup. Swelling in legs, ankles, feet, or around eyes, edema from fluid retention or protein loss. Changes in urination, more frequent, especially at night. Foamy urine, protein, blood in urine, or less output. Persistent itching from mineral imbalances. Muscle cramps, especially at night. Poor appetite, nausea, metallic taste in mouth, shortness of breath, trouble concentrating, or sleep issues. These often creep up slowly. One viewer shared how he dismissed nighttime bathroom trips and mild swelling as just getting older until a checkup showed stage 3 CKD. Early detection through simple blood and urine tests can change the trajectory. The science. What's happening inside? Healthy kidneys filter about 50 gallons of blood daily, removing waste while keeping essentials like protein, red blood cells, and minerals in balance. In CKD, damaged nephrons lead to buildup of urea and creatinine, uremia, affecting nail beds and causing discoloration. Anemia from less erythropoietin production. Bone and mineral issues, high phosphorus, low calcium. Acid-base and electrolyte imbalances. Proteinuria, worsening the cycle of damage. It's a vicious cycle if unchecked, but slowing it is very possible with modern care. Prevention. You have more power than you think. The best news? Many cases are preventable or slowable. Control blood sugar and blood pressure tightly. Aim for BP under 130/80 if you have CKD. Use medications like ACE inhibitors or ARBs when appropriate. Lifestyle is huge. Quit smoking, it damages blood vessels. Stay active. 150 minutes moderate exercise weekly helps weight, BP, and circulation. Maintain healthy weight. Avoid NSAIDs when possible. Stay hydrated, but don't overdo if your doctor advises limits. Regular screening is key if you're at risk. Blood tests for eGFR and urine for albumin. Don't wait for symptoms. Healthy foods and nutrition for kidney support. Nutrition is powerful medicine here. Focus on fresh fruits and veggies like berries, apples, red bell peppers, cabbage, cauliflower, low in potassium/phosphorus for most. They're antioxidant rich and help with blood pressure. Lean proteins in moderation. Fish, salmon for omega-3s, chicken, eggs, plant sources like beans, rinsed if canned. whole grains in controlled portions, healthy fats from olive oil. Limit sodium to under 2,300 milligrams per day, ideally less, processed foods, dark sodas with phosphorus additives, and high potassium foods if labs show need, bananas, oranges, potatoes. Work with a renal dietitian for personalized plans as needs change by stage. A Mediterranean style or DASH diet pattern often helps. Plant-forward eating can reduce acid load on kidneys. Lifestyle habits that protect your kidneys. Exercise regularly. Walking, swimming, strength training. Manage stress. Chronic stress raises BP. Good sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours. Limit alcohol. Monitor blood sugar if diabetic. Annual checkups, more frequent if at risk. Small daily choices compound. One person reversed early damage by losing weight, walking daily, and cutting processed salt. Common myths versus facts. Myth: kidney disease is rare. Fact: 1 in 7 adults has it, many unaware. Myth: you'll feel it early. Fact: often silent until advanced. Myth: only older people get it. Fact: anyone, including younger adults with risk factors. Myth: more water always helps. Fact: depends on stage. Excess can strain in failure. Myth: all nail changes mean kidney disease. Fact: many causes, but worth checking. Practical daily tips you can start today. 1. Check your nails weekly in good light. Note changes and mention to your doctor. 2. Read food labels for sodium, phosphorus, potassium. 3. Swap salt for herbs, garlic, lemon. 4. Walk after meals to help blood sugar and BP. 5. Stay consistent with meds. 6. Track symptoms in a journal. 7. Build a support network or join communities. 8. Get vaccinated, flu, pneumonia, COVID, to protect kidneys from infections. Key takeaways: your nails can signal kidney issues like half and half nails, ridges, or brittleness. CKD is common but often silent. Early detection via tests saves function. Diabetes and hypertension are top causes, but lifestyle drives much of the risk and prevention. Nutrition, movement, and medical care work together. Consult professionals for personalized advice. Never self-diagnose or delay care. Motivational conclusion: your body is incredibly resilient. Those nails telling a story? Listen to them as a prompt to act, not panic. Every positive choice you make today, a walk, a better meal, scheduling that checkup, is an investment in years of vitality. You've got the power to protect your kidneys and live fully. Health isn't about perfection, it's about progress and consistency. Start small, stay committed, and watch how your energy, mood, and future improve. You're worth it, and your loved ones need you healthy. Thank you so much for watching Health Journey. If this video helped, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates. Drop a comment below. Have you noticed any nail changes? Or what's one tip you'll try this week? Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your shares help us reach more people. Until next time, take care of your health journey. See you in the next video. Stay strong and informed.